Patrick. After killing the only helper we have in this family, Obi we tag you killed my unborn child, Okwaya. You go come back and meet me in this house. Don't that, Mama. I will kill Patrick here. I will kill him here. I will escort him to hellfire and kill him here before going to heaven. I'm going for Patrick. Patrick have the guts to kill my unborn child. Then Patrick, he will come back and meet me here. Patrick will come back and meet me here. Me, you know.
Don't want I'm very sure. I'm just in that now. She ate my. I'm very sure. You know it's like it's my food. My Florence. Don't want people. Nobody will.
To kill my unborn child. I'm not killing the only helper we have in this family. Come back and meet me here. It's Florence. Shut up, give me Florence. You come back and meet me here.
It's Florence. It's Florence.
Why? My dear, wait. See, I don't know that Joseph is getting his worst like this, as in the condition is getting worse every day by day.
No. Ever since he lost his elder brother, he has been like this. I think it affected his brain.
Hey, I said it. Because Joseph that I know, he was on the school teacher. Acting like this, carrying him. I was scared though.
On one knee.
Scared.
Yeah, I feel for him too. Oh God. Chichi, my friend.
I pity her.
I know why you are here.
I am here to warn you. Let nothing happen to my loyal servant. I will repeat. Let nothing happen to my loyal servant.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you challenge me, my friend? She stained her hand with blood and she will die.
I will break your carcass into pieces if anything should happen to my loyal servant.
Great woman. Hey! Ike! Orie! Afọ!
Nkwo. Step forward.
Maria.
Now say after me. If I, Florence Obasi,
If I, Florence Obasi,
had a hand in the death of my husband and his only son,
had a hand in the death of my husband and his only son,
and if I had a hand in all the atrocities happening in my late husband's family,
and if I had a hand in all the atrocities happening in my late husband's family,
may I not live to see the next day.
may I not live to see the next day.
So shall it be.
You see?
Now drink.
Drink on.
It has been done.
Yes.
You will sleep in your late husband's bedroom tonight. If you wake up tomorrow morning, then you are innocent. But if otherwise, her body must be thrown into the evil forest with the calabash.
Noted.
Now go. Don't talk to anybody, and nobody shall come into that room. Go. Go. Go.
How dare you? How can you tell me that you got pregnant for a total stranger? Are you out of your mind? A no-do-well tenant? Do you know who you are? Do you know your qualification? A lawyer? You consent so low to open leg for that idiot? Isioma.
Daddy, I'm sorry. Daddy, please, just forgive me. I am so sorry, Daddy. Please.
You should be sorry for yourself. I'm disappointed in you. If not for one thing, I would have killed you here and now. Now listen to me. Make sure you remove that thing from your womb before noon. Else!
It's going to be difficult. I can't remove it. I can't do it, Daddy. Daddy, I'm in love with this guy. I'm in love with him.
What did you just say?
Daddy, I'm in love with him. Please, Daddy, try to understand me.
I am coming. If I come back and I get you like this, you see what I'll do to you.
Daddy, please, I'm sorry. Please. Daddy, please.
Whoa. Oh boy, don't be for you like this. It don't be for you. Now landlord daughter. Now you impregnate so.
I don't even know what to do as we speak. What happened between me and our landlord's daughter wasn't intentional. Everything happened under the influence of alcohol.
So you are trying to tell me now that it is alcohol that impregnated our landlord's daughter? You are trying to tell me that alcohol came all the way to this compound and then impregnated our landlord's daughter?
Peter, be serious for once.
Okay. But is this what you are going to be telling everybody that asks about this?
Officers, look at the sex offender here. Look at the idiot that impregnated my daughter. Look at him here. I want you to rot in jail. Pick him.
Oga landlord, please, I can explain. Give me time to explain.
Oga landlord, please. I have no hand in this. I have no idea what is going on right now.
Shut up your mouth. So you encourage him to impregnate my daughter so that he will not pay house rent. You, so that you also don't pay house rent.
No, Oga landlord, see, I don't even know this man. Bro, see.
Take him away. He must rot in jail. Move. You are finished. Watch another.
kind of troubling night is this? Huh? Hey.
So, I rented this apartment for you. Though my father is not aware of it. I know it's quite far from your former apartment. My father didn't know about it. All for you. Do you like it? Why are you like this? You don't smile. You don't laugh. You're not even lively. Please, can you talk to me if there's anything bothering you? You can talk to me.
Where is the restroom? I need to ease myself.
Oh, sure. You can come in. Do you like the food?
Yes. Thanks.
Okay. In case you need anything, there is food, there is enough drink, and if there's anything at all you need, you can call me, okay? I have to go now.
So you want to leave me here all by myself?
Yes, I have to go to my father's house. I have to leave you. Perhaps you're not married to me, so I have to go.
I will marry you.
Excuse me?
I'm dead serious. I will marry you, but I will not work in your father's company.
Ikemba, I hope you're not saying this because I'm pregnant for you.
Thanks for the meal.
I'll marry you. Thanks for the meal. Just like that.
Yeah? Did she wake up? Did she wake up?
Yes, I did.
Hey! Florence! So, you are innocent? Yes, she's innocent. I know she's innocent. And I also know that some evil people will be stunned that she woke up. Yes, those Hey, evil people. Hmm?
For years, I have been hated by Patrick. But good thing, the gods of this land vindicated me today. Now you listen to me and listen good. 7 days is all I give to you to get back my husband's corpse. Else, you will dance to a dangerous tune of the spirit.
Bam! Mama! Uncle! You people should not put head in this fight, though. You better clear road. This is Operation Sweep. Onyetisi, Nzaya. Onyetisi, Nzaya. Onyetisi, Nzaya. Onyetisi, Nzaya. Nzaya.
Leave me alone! You think I'm afraid of you? You think I'm scared of you? You baby eater! I am not afraid of you! What is it? Leave me! God says if you like deceive everybody in this family, you can never deceive me! You ate my baby! Yes! You will never deceive me! Swear with the greatest deity, leave me alone! Swear with the greatest deity, you can never be innocent! You ate my baby! Yes! And I swear, leave me alone! I am going to fight you with the last drop of my blood. Which?
Mama, who are Chinyere?
Chinyere,
Hey.
are you referring to me?
Hey.
Did you just call me a baby eater?
Of course, she's referring to you, you witch.
Hey.
I told everyone of you here that this woman here is a witch. You killed my brother. You killed your son. You have been the evil in this house. It's very clear to every one of us. You are the evil we have in this house, Florence.
Mama, I will fight you. Look, except I die today, which I'm not ready to die today or tomorrow. You are the biggest imposter that we need to deal with in this family. Therefore, take away your time, oh.
Shut up! When men are talking, you keep quiet.
Get away.
You're shouting because you are sleeping with Florence. You think I don't know?
Patrick! Hey! Oh! Hey!
Well, I know what you're up to.
Hey!
But I will surely deal with that.
Joseph! I'm talking to you! So this is why you have been defending her. So this is why you're always backing her up!
Gee, why would you ask that kind of question? Gee, why would you ask? Gee, I don't. Look, there, Patrick, I'm going for here, that's your family.
Damn me. I've told you I will send you to an evil forest.
Get away, you cannot do
I will send you to an evil forest. You daring me?
We cannot be
Joseph,
distracted.
you are daring me, Joseph.
Get away, you!
Are you an idiot?
Don't
I will destroy you.
You idiot!
I will
You
destroy you.
idiot! This is the problem you're creating this family. Let me tell you, we will never be distracted. We will not be distracted. Your time is up. Don't mind this idiot. Hey, Chi, don't mind there, Patrick. Don't mind there, Patrick. I'll find your home. me alone! Leave me alone! Biko, don't leave me. Biko, I'm begging Chi, Biko, Biko, don't do this to me. Please, I beg you. Biko,
Joseph, how dare you? How dare you?
Chi, I swear. To God, I swear, I'm innocent. I did not do it. I'm innocent. How can I sleep with my late brother's wife? I did not do it. I did not. They particularly said that to get to you. I swear. Biko, don't go. Biko, beg. Biko.
Leave me alone.
Biko. I will kill myself here. I will just die here.
Leave me alone!
Leave me
alone!
Just I will die here. I will die here. I will die here. I'm not going anywhere.
Again.
Mama, what is it? Again.
Mama, I'm leaving this house and I'm leaving for good. Yes, Joseph can go ahead and marry that witch, that baby eater, for all I care. Okay?
My daughter, where are you?
You're not going anywhere.
Can you not make it worse?
You're not going anywhere.
Can you not make it worse?
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere.
Joseph, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
It's okay. Joe, are you sure you're still a man? See the way you're crying for a woman, you just sit down on the floor.
Well, look at what the Patrick has done me to.
Calm down. We are not finished. People who can stand up. So people will come and see you. They will come and see you. Stand up. Yeah, let's go inside. Let's go inside. Hey.
Isioma, I am your father, and you cannot go against my word. Where did you pass the night?
Oh, Dad. Daddy, I went for a conference meeting. By the time we finished, it was late already. I can't come home by that time. So I have to lodge. I'm sorry.
You mean you lodge in a hotel with that thing? That idiot!
Daddy.
And you went and buried him from the police station. Are you mad?
Yes, Father, I admit. I bailed him. Daddy, you went too far. That's not fair. Have you forgotten that I'm carrying his child?
How dare you tell me that? You're boasting of that in my presence. Listen to me. If your mother were to be alive, she would have killed you right here now. And let me warn you. Make sure you remove that thing in your womb before the day runs out. Else, you will never see the daylight again in your life.
Daddy, you slapped me.
Yes, I did.
I am sick of this. I am tired. Daddy, I've had it up to here. I am leaving your company. I am done with all this. I will no longer work for you, Daddy. I will not. But you see this baby? This child, I will not remove it. You can beat me. You can hit me, Daddy. I am not going to abort my own baby. I will not do that.
Then, dare me.
You shouldn't have left your father's company like that.
I'm done. I am practically done.
No matter what, he is still your father.
No. Do you know what he asked me to do? My father asked me to abort my own baby. He didn't even care how I feel about it. He didn't even care how I'm going to cope.
I don't support abortion.
That's good to hear. That's good.
So what do we do now?
Yes, I can actually start up my own law firm. I can do something for myself. I can at least for once practice what I've read. I'm tired. I'm tired of running errands for my father, yet he doesn't know my worth. I know I can actually do something for myself. I don't need my dad. I can actually do something for myself. I'm going to hustle without my father. I'm going to hustle. I'll make it. I don't like to talk about it. I just need to be happy. That's all. The Joseph I know really loves you, and he will never hurt you. You overreacted, my dear friend.
Did you just say that I overreacted? I overreacted. You don't understand anything. You don't. Do you know what I went through? Do you know? Ngozi, let me ask you. Have you ever carried a baby in your womb? Have you ever carried a baby in your womb?
Okay.
8 months old baby.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Here you are telling me.
Sorry. Okay.
You overreacted.
I won't say it again. I'm sorry. We all know the story. You have to be strong. And you have to be prayerful at the same time. God has a reason for keeping you in that family. Perhaps to liberate your husband and his brother. Please.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
You don't have to be, okay? You don't have to. Come here. I'm sorry. Do take care of yourself. I'll see you tomorrow. It's okay. All right, bye.
Chi, please, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry about everything. Please come back. Okay? I know deep down your heart you still love me. Please come back to us. I beg you.
Biko.
I'm sorry. I can't.
Gee, why? I already told you I am ready to swear. Okay, I'm ready to swear to anything to prove my innocence. Please. Please come back. Don't mind dear Patrick. Dear Patrick is evil. He's the one behind all the evil happenings. Please.
Joseph, what is wrong with you? Is it that you are too blind to see beyond? What is wrong with you? You know what? I don't want to talk about your family again. Yes.
Gee, please. Please, I beg you. I was expecting by now you would know that dear Patrick is the one behind all these evil happenings in the family. Gee, please, I cannot afford to lose you. I can't lose everything. Biko.
Stand.
Please, to stand.
Stand.
Gee, please. I'm sorry. Chi, it's me. It's your husband. Oh, quite you come out. Please come back. Don't lose everything. Don't lose everything. Lost my business. Lost my caring brother. I've lost my wife. Please come back.
Ojimili Gao Agogo Ojimili Gao Agogo Ojimili Gao. Grandmaster, I summon you. Your royal son comes before you. I summon you, Grandmaster. I need to communicate with you. Agogo, Ojimili, Gao, Agogo, Ojimili, Gao, Agogo, Ojimili, Gao.
Why do you summon me?
Grandmaster, she survived the oath taking.
You already know she will.
People will believe her. She gave me 7 days to provide her husband's corpse. I have just 4 days left.
What do you want?
I want powers. More powers. I want the ball to come back to my court.
When power fails, one must use his God-given wisdom. Patrick, you're supposed to know what to do.
pumpkin. You're not sleeping yet? Mama, is something wrong? Okay. I guess there's trouble in paradise. So tell me, what is it?
Mom, are you a baby eater?
Why did you ask that question?
Auntie Chinyere called you a baby eater. Are you a cannibal?
Come here, sweetie. You know Auntie Chinyere just lost her child, right? I think she's a little bit depressed. And there's something I have noticed as well. Auntie Chinyere is obsessed with me. So she could actually say anything. It was a joke. Alright?
What do you mean?
You won't understand. But it's fine, okay? Do you want to sleep here with Mommy or you want to go back to your room?
Don't worry, Mom. I'll go back to my room.
Okay. Off we go then. Okay. So I'll see you in the morning, beautiful. And don't forget to say your prayers.
You must be wise and smart, both physically and spiritually, to understand the mystery of the world. You don't need to ask me questions, you already know the answer.
I need more clarification, Queen Mother.
This is it. He is the imposter. He's trying to distort you from burying your husband.
He changes into my image to torment Chinyere.
He wants you dead. He sent his force to attack you, but you sent it back to him. Unfortunately, it landed on your co-wife.
Now I see why she called me names.
I see danger. I see great danger. You have to be very vigilant and prepared for what is coming.
What is this? What is happening? Imagine my own daughter not picking my calls. Okay, look at all this bunch of fools I employ in this organization. None of them can manage the affairs of this company. What is happening? I keep losing money and clients on a daily basis. What is this? Not even one of them. Everything centers around my daughter. Just my daughter. I keep losing clients and money on a daily basis. Okay, I will get rid of this. Mr. Wert, I know you will understand me. I will get a capable hand to do the job for you. I mean, I will get a professional.
Chief Obi, this is business. I will not risk this any longer. I want you to go to the site. Go see things yourself. They are not perfect. I am parting with your company again.
Mr. Wert, please, just give us a little more time. I beg of you, please.
That is the problem. My clients don't give me little time. So, I am withdrawing and I am going to terminate this contract.
Please, you can't do this to me, please. You can't do this to me. Please. I beg of you, please. You can't do this to me, please.
You see, I am very comfortable with your daughter handling things here. Not even you or your new manager. Chief Obi, you need to understand that professionalism is the key to business.
I just want to know their whereabouts. And if you're able to do this for me, I will give you 6 months rent off.
6 months? You go give me 6 months? Full 6 months, I not go pay money. Oga Landlord, you see, you know, say, you get the way God to the work. I don't know where they deal, to be honest. I don't know where they deal like this. But me, they give you assurance, see, anywhere me they deal for this life, I go remove the common side, safe and sound. Me, they give you full assurance now. You know what's in there? Now God, I set this compass now. You now Obi, me now Peter. How you see him? No, but that 6 months. If you like, when made the 6 months, me they go hide for inside FIR, I go remove the 2 common side. Nothing will happen to my 6 months.
Obilangolo somewhere. Obilango. If you call up wizard, that one a small thing. What if you call up devil? You're not mistaken at all. Obi feleazu. Onyo kwego. Money na bi wala. Ega bulon sobu. Mana woke jemi go. Obilango. If you call up wizard, that one a small thing. What if you call up devil? You're not mistaken at all. Obi feleazu. Onyo kwego. I think you have made the money. You don't know one nigga money to rajuo. Chief Patrick Obasi, on one problem solver. Your money and your wealth, they are like sea that's never dry. You were already made, but you have broken the rules, the 7 rules of death. The better the lawyer, no mercy. The better the lawyer, no mercy. No deliberation, man. Oh, that deliberation, man.
My elders, I called this emergency woman meeting because of the report or complaint brought to me by Joseph, our son here. He came to me and complained that his elder brother Patrick accused him of having affairs with their late brother's wife. And that since then, his own wife, CHINENYE, left him. So he wants to know how he could prove it. How he managed to know, how he saw it, if he saw him doing such act.
In your jam, I don't come Mimi. Mazi to the web had you. Now, Chief Patrick, over to you.
Ndi chieke na mo nke onye chiri nyazelu. In as much as I don't have evidence to back up what I said, man, I bụ okenye. I will anya okenye anyị n'okwu a. Ayafukwa eziokwu dị na ya. Joseph left his pregnant wife here in the village with Mama and traveled to the city to be with Florence under one roof. And hopefully they slept in the same bed. Joseph here accused me of killing his unborn child. He said that I chased his wife out of this compound. How did I kill his unborn child? Did I kill his unborn child with a knife? How did I chase his wife out of this compound? How? Johnny.
So, Chief Patrick, what you want us, the elders, to believe is that all these your allegations and accusations are based on assumptions.
His own accusations are based on assumptions. All too soon. All equal. All GG Kabalo now. Joseph here accused me that I am the one responsible for his business that crashed. 1. He accused me that I killed his unborn child. He accused me that I killed my beloved brother Folonanya. He accused me that I killed my brother's son. If Joseph here provides an evidence that I killed, or rather I committed all these atrocities, Munwabu Chief Patrick Obasi Onwane Tidora and Kembo, importer and exporter. I'll bring my own evidence.
There, Patrick. You don't know why I'm keeping you quiet, oh. You don't know why I'm keeping you calm. Look, I am giving you time to turn away from this your evil deed. So, there, Patrick. There, Patrick. There, Patrick. There, Patrick.
Okay. Joseph, I am giving you time to stop sleeping with Florence. Because anytime City, but your body, your clothes, everything about you always smell Florence perfume. Florence perfume.
My elders, heaven and earth knows that I am innocent. I am innocent. There, Patrick, you hate my peace, so in a there, Patrick.
The heaven and earth any evidence in a court. Eh?
That is enough. We shall talk about that later. Now, Chief Patrick, let me ask you a question. Why have you refused to bury your late brother?
Case the card in court. Eh? The very moment court decides, okay, go ahead and bury your brother. I will bury my brother. Eh? It's court that is still holding it. Oh.
Unyasi. There, Patrick, Unyasi, why are you always full of lies? Why?
Hey! I regret the absence of my late brother here, their father. Hey. If he were to be alive to witness what I'm witnessing today. Oh my God. Anyway, Patrick, we were actually told that Ikemba was shot dead by armed robbers. Eh?
Mazi, that was a hearsay now. Eh? I am now giving you the real thing. I'm telling you what I know. Eh?
Okay. Continue.
Chief Patrick, let me ask you again. Why have we, the family members, or his kinsmen, restricted from seeing his corpse, at least?
You know, Manefab government. Eh? I know government, they have processes. You see the problem? You see, they will start from a court of appeal to Supreme Court. From Supreme Court to High Court. You know, this thing now begin to take years in between. From High Court, you now move to San. Usinaka San, once you leave the level of San, if we now move to what do they even call the other one? Magistrate Court. You move to magistrate. From magistrate, can even go to tribunal. Tribunal. That's what you have money. Do you have money? By the way, the point is this. People are diverting from the point. The point is, let us talk on how he is sleeping with Florence. My late brother. Let's talk about it. That is the point. What is the point?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're just so sweet. I love you.
I love you more.
But, my love, you haven't told me anything about your people. I mean, where you came from, your parents, your siblings. You haven't said anything about them. I know you're the type, you don't talk too much. I know. But I'm your wife. I need to know things about you. Please, my love, just tell me, okay?
Trust me, you will meet my people.
when the time is right. They can't wait to see you too.
Are you serious?
It's not that important for now.
Why? How do you mean?
We should focus more on our forthcoming baby in your tiny womb.
My tiny womb? Watch yourself, my womb is not tiny.
How do you know?
I know, of course. My womb is not tiny. Don't do that.
Don't you think it's time for us to go and see your father?
Don't spoil this picture. I don't like it. Please. I don't want to see my father. Please don't tell me anything about my father.
Think you can make a fool of me? I will squeeze life out of you. You think you can convince the elders? Not me. Joseph, I know the enemy I am fighting against. And I will deal with him. I will deal with Patrick.
He has finished my life. He has finished my family. Huh? Legodum. Look at me now. Legodum now. Eh? If I remember how I used to have sex that time, when on South Africa. Listen now. That is stupid. That is I want to now what? You need to deal with that man. You need to deal with him. Before
I will face Patrick with my life and the last drop of my blood. I'll face him.
I'll face him. Wahoga funke trobiati.
His spirit is restless. He came back, he came back, he came back on you. He came back, he came back, he came back on you. He came back, he came back, he came back on you. He came back, he came back on you. His soul is weeping, his spirit is restless. He came back, he came back, he came back on you. He came back, he came back, he came back on you. He came back, he came back, he came back on you. He came back, he came back on you.
What's keeping you from burying me?
Just little time. Little time. Just give me little time. I will bury you. I promise you. I will. Please. Please.
Why have you refused to bury me?
Kimba, I just give you my word now. Just little time. Just little time. Please. Please. Kimba. Kimba. Kimba.
Why have you refused?
Kimba. I will bury you. I will bury you. Kimba. Kimba, please. No, honey. Kimba.
Onye ma ga-emewa go bi onye ma. Onye ma ga-eme gị ncha onye ma. Onye ma ga-eme gị wa onye ma. Onye ma ga-eme gị ihe onye ma. Onye ma ga-emewa go bi onye ma. Onye ma ga-eme gị wa onye. Are you okay? Huh?
Echenwam. Huh?
Onye?
Echenwam mana ngetigi chaka.
Kedu onye o?
Ngetigi chaka.
Onye dị ha?
Mama, just a bad dream.
You say you're okay, Patty, and you're dreaming in this broad daylight, screaming like this. Hey, one more. Huh? Patty.
Mama zukwanike. Mama zugodike. Zuoike, Mama. I am thinking. Eh? Brain woke na alu olo. O webe brain mnaga. Zuoike.
Patty, Mom, I hope you are okay. Eh? I hope you're okay, my
Mama zugodike. Mama, you are picking beans. Okay, na to beans. Sit down there, Zuoike. Pick your beans in the pig, Mama. My brain is working. That brain woke alu olo.
I just hope you are okay.
Mama zugodike. Pick your beans again. Brain no more na alu olo.
No problem. Okay. Okay. ma ga-eme gị ihe onye ma. Onye ma ga-eme gị ihe onye ma. Onye ma ga-emewa gị obi onye ma. Onye ma ga-eme gị ncha onye.
Mama, enough. Change that song. Huh? Go Egwu, just change that song. I don't want to hear that song. Go Egwu.
Wow, papa. Wow, papa. Wow, papa. Wow, papa. Papa daa n'ala ya kụwa. Wow, papa. Wow, wow, papa. Wow, papa. Wow, papa. Wow, papa. Wow, papa. Papa daa n'ala ya kụwa. Wow, papa.
Why not you just end this song? Must you sing?
My daughter, I've been begging you, sending messages across to you for you to come back. Please, that house is very lonely. Very, very lonely without you. In fact, I am lonely. Please, my daughter, I beg you, in the name of God, come back home. Please. Please, my daughter.
What of Joseph?
He's fine. We are all fine. But he traveled to the city.
To be with Florence, I guess.
Hi. Hi.
Mama, you know what? You don't have to keep pleading. I've made my decision. I'm not coming back to that house. I'm done with Joseph. I'm done with your family.
Please, my daughter. I beg you in the name of God. Please come back home. My BP is very high. Very, very high.
Peter.
The landlord.
Are you out of your mind?
No, sir.
I asked you to do something for me. You came here to tell me nonsense. To tell me cock and bull stories. Tales of a ghost and what I don't know.
Okay, landlord. The way the matter is shock you now, so it is shock me. As I did, so I never still believe my eye. If not be Sister Rose with some kind of man we can't still involve. We can't play me say man, this matter is spiritual. I will not believe her until tomorrow.
You are not people are stupid. You are all mad. Get out of my office.
See, okay, landlord. You know we agreed that you just asked me see where make I find their whereabouts.
I begged you to buy me white gari. I don't know why you bought yellow gari. Can't I talk giri giri?
White gari is more expensive than yellow gari. I bought in Gegum Zulu. Mezunde gari ohi.
Yeah. Oh, so this one time that I begged, you could not buy it. Mm. Joseph.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Auntie Flo.
Good afternoon.
Auntie Flo. Our wife. How are you?
Yeah, fine girl. That's why you people came to visit us today. And you met us well. Pico, let me go inside and get you people more gari. Oh, ne.
Joseph, you did something wrong. Yes. You want to sell your barber shop without telling me your elder brother. It is wrong. No matter what, you should have informed me. I'm still your elder brother.
Brother, I am sorry. I'm sorry for not telling you. But whatever I'm doing, or whatever I've done, I am doing it for the family. But I'm tired of this lifestyle. I am ashamed of it. Okay, now I walked in with CHINENYE, only to meet you and your wife soaking Gary. The last time Junior, your son, was sick, there was no money, not even a penny to get medications. Eh? Your wife had to borrow money from CHINENYE.
I hope all is well. What is going on?
All is not well, no.
Anyways.
There is problem. Joseph wants to sell his barber shop without telling me.
I've sold it already, brother. I have sold it.
Why?
Auntie, I want to travel abroad. Okay, I want to go and hustle there. I want to go and search for the greener pastures there. Look, Auntie, something in me tells me that if I go there, I will make it. I will make it big.
Illegal now, man. Illegal now, man. I suggest we keep pestering the Patrick. Yes, let's keep fasting and praying, hoping that one day God will touch his heart and he will remember us. That's my suggestion.
Brother, I've told you before. Dear Patrick hates us. He hates this family. There is nothing you can do that will make him change his mind. Okay, even if we fast from now till next year, or call the whole pastors or reverend fathers to talk to him on our behalf, he will still not accept. He will not give you shishi.
Why do you say so?
There is something about this Dear Patrick's wealth or sort of wealth that I don't know. My spirit is not just clear with it. Yes. Look, I promise, when I get to South Africa, I will hustle and I will make it. I will be sending money for you and Auntie Flo to take care of Mama. Please.
If you ask me, I will say you listen to him. He has a point. Let him travel.
Joseph, I am not comfortable with you traveling to South Africa. Either have even been on TV, xenophobia, xenophobia and all that. South Africa, Bobodondike, too many shootings there. So I'm not just comfortable with you traveling to South Africa.
Nothing will happen to me. Nothing will happen to me. I will just go there and hustle. Look, there's nothing you will say now that will make me change my mind. I've sold my shop already. I am going to.
Do you know anybody in South Africa, Joseph? Where will you stay? Where will you start from? They shoot a lot there.
How can you be rich and your family members are suffering? Yet you are living a lavish lifestyle. Why?
Ikemba, did you come to my house to yell at me?
I am not yelling at you, Oga. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Last week, you collected 2 chieftaincy titles that cost over 10 million naira, but your immediate family members barely feed. We are wallowing in abject poverty. How do you explain that?
The money is my money, Ikemba. You don't look at me, don't talk to me that way. I made my money. You don't know how I made my money. Besides, I am your older brother, so you mind the way you talk to me.
Oga, why can you get it? Say it, can you get it? How do you feel when people say you are rich, yet your people are suffering? How do you feel?
I don't care to know what people think or say about me. The money is my money. I'm about that Lego. My family has to wait. I will help them in due time.
No problem. Ezego. I'm here to inform you that your younger brother Joseph just sold his barber shop. He wants to travel to South Africa and hustle. And I pray he makes it just to prove the point. Nonsense.
He only sold his shop. So shop here, when the time comes, give one away. Ila bamugi we batego. It's a batego easy. It's a batego bungongo mazi. Suffer, hustle and make money. Wokem.
I think you have made the money. You don't know one nigga money jula jua. Chief Patrick Obasi. On one $80 problem solver. Your money and your words, we are like sea that's never dry. Obilangolo somewhere. If you call up wizard, that's one a small thing. What if you call up devil?
I am not the cause of this thing going on now. I am innocent. Biko.
If your hands are clean, tell your husband, my elder brother, to do the needful. Because he cannot be wealthy while we, his family members, are suffering.
I have talked to him. I have talked to him.
Madam, talk to him at the right time. That time, use that time and talk to him. No, talk to him. Use that time. Use that opportunity. He will hear.
I have talked to him. Even I hate to be me witness. I have talked to Patrick.
Talk to him at the right time. Use that midnight. Talk to him. He will listen. Look, I don't have 1 naira on me. I don't have 5 naira on me. My elder brother is wealthy. I don't have 5 naira on me. Nonsense. Madam, talk to him. Talk to him.
Ikemba, believe me, I am not the cause of this issue at all.
I will let go on you.
Hey.
It's been 3 years now since Joseph traveled to South Africa. And we've not heard from him. Not even a phone call. I am worried. How are we even sure he's safe?
Yeah. Has he got into being safe? Now, you need to calm down. You think life abroad is easy? But the rock is now. I heard some people go there, they even hustle as much as 20 years before they come back to their family.
I'm not against hustling. Call your people.
Let's just...
Daddy! Daddy! Mommy!
Okay,
Ada, what is it?
What?
Huh?
Snake!
Chimo! It's again! Where?
Snake, where? Show me, show me! Show me!
I want Chimo!
Lie there, lie there, lie there!
Show me! Chimo! No! Chimo! Sorry. Mama! He came back! Mama, I don't know what happened.
Jojo, what happened? Look at me.
Hey! Junior! He came back! How is he now? How is our son? How is he? So talk to me now.
The venom has eaten deep into his blood, according to the doctor.
How? What did they say we should do? What do we do?
He said we should raise 100,000 naira for treatment and blood transfusion.
Hi. Blood transfusion? No problem. Let's go to the hospital. Let me give him my own blood. He's my son. I can give him my own blood.
Your blood does not match his.
Hi.
Dad, you can take mine.
No, you can't. The only person that can donate blood to him is Patrick.
How? Nami Sigini. Hey!
Dimoma, my loving husband, Chief Patrick, Nwokoma, Nambiko, this is a delicate issue. Please, we need to save Junior. Donate your blood.
And I just told you inside that I'm diabetic.
What we need is your blood, not the illness.
And my blood with his blood will not match. Huh? It will not match.
But you are not the doctor. Besides, you are a general donor, O positive. You and I know that you can donate to him. Okay, fine. Let the doctor speak that himself. If you do not want to donate your blood, give him the money he's asking for. We need to save his son, your nephew. Please.
Biamai, did you make any money for me? Do you know how much I suffered to make this money? Do you know? He would have notified me that he wants to force it, then I would have kept money for him. So what does he have? I'll not give them the money. Did you notify me? I'm a dog one easy. In a one check or Guinea.
He came back. He came back.
When you get home, our mother donated blood before. Tell our mother to donate another blood. After all, he is my godson. Dala.
Please don't go. I know you are at work. Biko, I promise to fix it. I will search his room this night. I saw him counting huge amount of money this morning. Yes, and I will bring it to you. Please, don't go. Biko.
I will forever be grateful if you do this.
I will do it, I promise. I will bring the exact amount you want and even add more. Just wait for me at the estate gate. Pretend to be going. Don't go. Unna.
Thank you very much.
I don't know how much is in here, but I believe it is more than what you want. Just go straight to the hospital.
Thank you very much.
There is no time for this
really
thing.
Appreciate it.
Rush to the hospital. Buy as many pints of blood you can for Junior.
Thank you very much.
Just stand up. Go.
is my wife.
She don't run away.
She ran away. And you dare open the gate without an order from me? Eh?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
Get lost. Get lost from here. Monica! Monica, you tread on the lion's tail. Monica, you want to try me. Yeah, Monica, you have the guts. You have the nerves to give that idiot my money. You want me to go to abject poverty? Makin marafu funtalwe batego. Okay, they committed. Okay, bola. Pray, let my boys get him. If they do not get him, I swear, Monica, you will see the other side of me. Huh? Do you think I don't want to help them? Do you think I do not want to help my family? I know what they are going through. I know what they are suffering. I'm a Mapupo Hanata. Do you think I don't want to help them?
Soul is weeping, his spirit is restless. He came
You're crying. Is there anything the matter? Why are you crying? Please, just talk to me. What's the problem? Have I done anything wrong?
I'm fine.
He's crying. He just shed tears. He can actually cry. My husband just cried. He just cried.
So it's true.
Eh? Chika, how did you find my place?
Look at you. You're almost due.
That is not my question. How did you... Please come in. Come and sit down. Sit. Chika, how did you find this place?
Come on, girl. We're in a digital world. So, I got your place through Google Map. Hi. Yeah, remember we talked on phone. Since you refused to review your hideout.
Hideout? So you're now a monitoring spirit. Chika, you. Watch yourself, oh.
Where is your man?
Well, he stepped out. He'll be back soon. You're welcome.
Aww. You're pregnant. I'm so happy for you.
Chika, just stop. I don't want to be shy.
Can I touch?
Of course. This
I'm so happy for you.
Bill this auntie, Billy.
Bill
She
me
has
what?
money. She has money. So baby, what can I offer you?
Anything, my love.
Okay.
I'm so happy to see you.
Likewise.
Girl, your father needs you back in the company. He's dying slowly by the day. You can't mind though.
I knew it, Chika. I knew it. You coming to this house, it's not in vain. I knew it. So you actually came to my house because of my father, right? Huh?
No, I came to see you too. It's been a while. Come on. Okay, fine. You cannot hide forever. Your father have been defeated. You have won. You need to see your father. He is sinking by the day.
It's obvious he sent you. He sent you to me, right?
For more than 1,000 times, he keeps coming to my house, calling me and disturbing me because of you. Come on, girl. Give that man a break. You need to go and resuscitate your father's business. He's sinking by the day. Yes.
Chika, let me ask you. My father is rich, right? He has money. Answer me now. No, there is no a problem. I see no problem here. He should simply go out there, hire people. Look for prominent people that can do his job. He should look for people that know the job. Let them do the job for him. Please, I am happy where I am. I am happily living here. I am very comfortable here. I am not complaining. Leave me alone. Please.
Isioma, if he does, I don't think he'll be needing your service. You need to save your father's life. I think he'll feel better if he hears your voice. Please call him. Please. Please. Call him.
Oh, Chika, I don't like this. I don't like this.
Mama, go na piawa mahazo. I'm hungry. Please, give me food. When is your son coming back?
I don't know. He didn't tell me.
Amaka. Let him remain there for the sake of peace.
Eh? I'm inside.
Thank you for the food. Hey!
What is it?
Mama.
Huh?
Nothing. I just remembered I forgot my phone at the barbing salon where I went to cut my hair. Huh? The food, no, you can take the food inside. I'll eat when I'm back. Huh?
Are you alright?
Yes, I'm alright, Mama. I'm alright. I'm coming.
He was the one that just said he's hungry now. I brought the food now. He cannot eat it anymore. This my son is living a kind of strange life I don't understand anymore. Eh?